Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a nice Christmas and holiday weekend here. We got 7 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below. You guys already know what to do. Become a member, support the channel. And yeah, guys, we'll hop in it. 7 matchups, starting with the Brooklyn Nets versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 220.5. Nets coming into this matchup 21-12, 17-16 covering the spread. The Cavs 22-12, 18-14-2 covering the spread. Head to head, Brooklyn is 7-3. Both teams playing very well here. We got Brooklyn on an 8-game winning streak right now, 5-1 against Cleveland. They've been very good here on a nice little stretch. Don't really see any major injuries here. Cleveland, they're playing well. I mean, they're coming off a Toronto loss, but they're still playing very good here. Yeah, tough matchup. Both teams playing well. And Cleveland 4-1 covering against Brooklyn at home. Only a 2-point spread. This one's tough. This one can really go either way here. I just think I'm going to take the 2 points with Brooklyn. I like the way they've been playing here on the streak. Give me Brooklyn +2 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Detroit Pistons. Clippers opening up as a 4.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 223. Detroit coming into this matchup 8-27, 15-17-3 covering the spread. The Clippers 19-15, 17-17 covering the spread. Head to head, the Clippers are 8-2. No Kawhi Leonard Monday, so that definitely does hurt them a bit. Clippers coming off a Philly loss. Detroit, they're on a 5-game losing streak here. It's been rough for them. Clippers 7-0 against Detroit, 10-1 on the road against Detroit. They've been very good against Detroit. And even without Kawhi Leonard here, I still like the Clippers. Detroit just been awful. Clippers have more than enough to be able to get the job done here without Kawhi. So I want to take Clippers -4.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Miami Heat. Heat opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 223.5. Minnesota coming into this matchup 16-17, 13-20 covering the spread. The Heat 16-17, 10-21-2 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Minnesota is 8-2. Don't see any major injuries for Minnesota. Jimmy Butler is questionable. So is Bam. Be sure to check their statuses here. Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak here, coming off a Boston loss. Miami on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Pacers loss. And Minnesota, they've been very good against Miami. 8-1 in their last 9 against the Heat. 6-2-1 covering against Miami. So they played very well against the Heat here. Both teams on a 2-game losing streak. And you got Jimmy and Bam both questionable. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Timberwolves +4 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as an 8.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Rockets coming into this matchup 9-23, 14-15-3 covering the spread. The Bulls 14-18, 15-16-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Houston is 7-3. Houston on a 5-game losing streak right now. Bulls on a little 3-game winning streak here. Nice little stretch they're on. Houston just 3-15 on the road. Horrible road team. Bulls playing well here. I think I'm going to take a shot. I'm not in love with that spread. The spread is not the best. But do what you want with the spread here. I could really take the spread either way. But I'm still going to take the Bulls at home here. Next matchup, we got the Indiana Pacers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 6.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 231.5. Pacers coming into this matchup 17-16, 19-14 covering the spread. Pelicans 20-12, 17-15 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 meetings. Pacers on a 2-game winning streak. Pelicans also on a 2-game winning streak here. Don't see any crazy injuries here. Zion is questionable. Be sure to check his status. Pacers 13-7 against the Pelicans. They've been good against the Pelicans, but they are just 1-4-1 covering on the road against the Pelicans here. And I don't know. Without Zion is questionable. We'll see if he plays. They still have looked good. I mean, they're coming off beating OKC and Spurs. Haven't really beat many of the good teams without some of their core players that have been missing. And yeah, look at this line. I think it's a pretty favorable line for the Pacers. And 4-1 covering in their last 5. I kind of like. I'm gonna take a shot with the Pacers plus 6.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Utah Jazz versus the San Antonio Spurs. Jazz opening up as a 5.5 point road favorite with the over/under at 236. Jazz coming into this matchup 19-16, 20-15 covering the spread. The Spurs 10-22, 13-19 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 meetings. Utah on a 2-game winning streak right now. Spurs on a 2-game losing streak. Yeah, Utah 5-2 against the Spurs here. I really just don't want any part of this Spurs team. Good spot for the Jazz. I'm going to take Jazz minus 5.5 and money line on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Blazers opening up as a 6-point home favorite with the over/under at 238. Hornets coming into this matchup 9-24, 15-17-1 covering the spread. The Blazers 17-16, 20-13 covering the spread. Head to head, Portland is 8-2. They've been dominant against Charlotte. Charlotte coming off a Lakers win. Portland on a 3-game losing streak here, but it is a good spot for them to turn things around against this Charlotte team that's 0-14 on the road against Portland. They have not been able to win in Portland for a very long time. And I'm going to take Blazers minus 6 and money line at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.